pretty dirty load today. If you look over here, we got some plywood. It's a little bit of a layer of cloud load. And we're fixing the cargo, ready to go. It's early morning. The load over there. All ready to go. Got all my instruments set up and everything. And
hey, we're at the details looking. We're gonna taxi out on Bravo Charlie, and we'll be taking off 28 for Hay River.
Got heaps of gas.
500 feet for 7240.
And just flying payload to Lynx Lake. Let's boogie.
Roger, runway 28, wind 080 at 7.
403 on the slide.
Indy 403, roger, report airborne.
Airborne.
Uncle 3194, roger, push back your discretion. Discretion, Uncle 3194.
403 airborne.
Yeah.
Alright, we're just climbing through 2,000 feet right now, and I can already tell that we're bucking a little bit of a headwind. So maybe a little higher, maybe a little lower. We'll see. We'll just keep an eye on that. Make note of what the winds are doing every couple thousand feet or so. Hey guys, we're level at 9,500 feet. We're headed to Lynx Lake. We're doing pretty well up here. Got a 30 knot tailwind. I got 167 knots ground speed.
608.
And I'm indicating 134 knots. So, you know, we'll take that 30 knot tailwind. I got no complaints about that. Lots of gas. 1,600 pounds of fuel. We'll take a coffee. Me. Myself. You guys. Chilling up here. A pretty dirty load today. We got, if you look over here, we got some plywood. About 1,200 pounds of plywood. Which would be awesome. It's not a bad load on like a twin otter. It's not a bad load. Especially with the like wooden, especially with the metal floor. Like the twin otters have like nice metal floors, but with the Caravan, it can be a bit tough sometimes because you're like loading the pieces of plywood, and then you don't have a lot of space between the roof and the floor, right? So you're like sliding it in, and then you like. The floor on this is plywood, so it's like plywood rubbing on plywood. So you end up like chipping bits of your floor off and bits of the plywood. So it's no fun. There's wood splinters everywhere, and they end up just getting in the seat track. So later on, when I got to configure this plane, I'm going to be dropping off all this plywood, configuring it into 5 passenger seats. So I'm going to be having a bit of a nightmare trying to reconfigure the plane. With all these little wood chips in the tracks, but you know we do have a solution for that. I've got a trusty little brush over here. The track's a little bit of a 90 nautical miles back from Lynx Lake at 9,500. It's still looking really good in front of us. I can see there's a little bit of an overcast layer just over there, starting over there. And headed in that direction. It sort of curves that way. 25 back, 26 minutes back, and that overcast layer sort of starts to come in front of us. I'm going to start out as in early, and I'm going to get below this shit if I can. Still 17 minutes out. I'm ripping at 184 knots. I'm through 6,000 now, so yeah, I know. was a good idea to get below the ship. But yeah, I can start to see the lakes now. The wind is coming from the northeast, so essentially what's happening is this stuff is just slowly getting blown that way. It's another consideration. That's probably one of the reasons why it's sitting over here. And if I turn the camera over there, you'll see nothing. And then I'll come back here and you'll see that little layer. Yeah, visibility under here is really good. So we're all good. Super thin little layer as well. I guess the last 15 minutes is sort of like a scenic flight, right? Beautiful country, eh? Beautiful country. Especially around this time of year where the tundra starts to change colours. Oh, stunning. Lynx Lake area traffic 10-403 Caravan on floats for about 25 to the west of Lynx Lake. We're 2,000 feet inbound Lynx Lake, 12 minutes. Alright, I do the before landing checks. So ignition on, pulse lights on, strobes on. Start to bring that power back a bit. Already got the fuel selectors on both, and the fuel is even. Alrighty, I'll do a couple inspection passes and figure out where to land. For one stage of flat down, a little bit of trim. I'm just going to bring that prop forward early so I don't forget. There you go, you can see how beautiful it is, and the nice sandy beach over there. So we're in the downwind right now. Give me some space to set up really nicely. I don't want to rush anything. Alright, there's 20 degrees of flaps, a little bit more nose trim forward. There's full flaps. There we go, we're on the water. Now it's going to be a little bit tougher because I can't actually see that back flow, right? And I know there's a little rock over there. Come on, spin around. You know, I got an idea. I'm just going to give it another go. When you don't get it the first time, never be ashamed of giving it another go. I'll lose a lap. So I won't have to come in with a little bit more speed. Because that wind is blowing from that direction and it wants to just fuck around on my tail. now it's coming around.